That's Todd Manning?
I can deliver Todd Manning on a silver platter.
Well, let's start with you telling us exactly what you know.
Not until I get full immunity in writing signed by the DA.
You're not in any position to make any deals.
He's right, you know, you're up to your eyeballs in it, so. Could you guys excuse Miss for a minute? So, this is how it goes. I don't sign anything, I don't put my name on any piece of paper unless I know that you've got enough to put Todd Manning away. Okay? So, if you've got something that's gonna boost my case against Todd, you're good to go.
So would it help you boost your case if I told you that Todd Manning forced me to help him kidnap his grandchild and let his daughter believe that her baby was dead?
Well, his lawyer's gonna want proof.
Well, I can give you the false credentials he gave me to get into the delivery room.
You have these credentials?
Huh? Right in my purse. There. Now, can we make a deal?
Antonio Talia? Booker.
But I turned myself in.
After you hid out and didn't corroborate Marty Saybrook's testimony.
But what about the evidence I just gave you?
There's absolutely no proof that Todd Manning made these credentials or gave them to you. Janet, or Lee, or whatever, we've had a long and colorful life. As a con artist, it's just your word against Todd's.
Look, I am telling you the truth.
But it's not enough.
Look. So, what happens now?
You'll be arraigned, transferred to a cell.
Unless you make bail.
Oh, and if you do make bail, I would stay far away from Todd Manning. I don't think he'd really like the idea that you tried to roll on him.
That's it, huh? You're just gonna throw me to the wolves.
Unless you have a better idea or any other ideas. That just about sums it up.
You've always got it set to lawyer mode, don't you, Ted?
I thought it was pretty human last night. We had fun, didn't we?
You cheat.
Only at board games.
No, and in court.
I need to go. I'll be late for my morning meeting.
About me?
No, not about you. I do have other clients, Todd. I'm not going to have power of attorney over your funds forever. I need to make a living.
Who's in trouble?
No one you know.
How do you know? Well, try me.
I'll tell you this. You're not the only father I represent who's trying to make it up to his daughter. You'll be all right by yourself? I can trust you not to jump off any buildings?
Well, nothing over one story, anyway.
Very funny.
I tell you,
Yeah,
thanks for sleeping with me last night.
anytime.
All right, girls, time for you to go to school. Here are your lunches. I've included some thimdok soup to nourish your souls.
Isn't this what that woman over there dumped out in the planter?
What? What?
Dorian, I don't think we should leave you alone.
Oh, no, I'm fine, darling. I'm fine. I'm at one with myself.
But not with anyone else here. What are you up to, Dorian?
Since when do you listen to anything David has to say? I saw the light in David's eyes as he described finding the true path. And then I had my spiritual awakening, and I decided to dedicate the rest of my life to the betterment of humankind.
Well, if that's all for real, that's great, I guess. But if it's not, that could be some pretty bad karma. We have to get to school.
Indeed. Namaste. Oh, Mo, quick, check on the silver.
I knew it. This is just an act after all. The question is for whom?
You went through my things.
Don't try to change the subject. You know that you were keeping that from me. You didn't even call me back last night.
I didn't want to wake you and Christian up. I know you like your private time.
You know that you come before Christian, Lola, always. You know that. Now tell me, have you been in contact with your father?
It was just this one letter. It didn't mean anything to me.
It must, or you would have told me about it.
I didn't want to upset you.
Don't you trust me?
Of course I do.
Then you need to let me know when these kinds of things happen. Don't you realize that this could be a threat?
How?
Your father is trying to manipulate you. He wants to make you doubt me, even though everything I have done has been to protect you. That's why I got you out of Colombia and away from him. That's why I helped you set up a new life here and kept you safe. But he is trying to drive a wedge between us. And if he succeeds and gets you to believe him, or God forbid, help him, then one or both of us could end up dead. Just like your mother. You understand the danger you could put us in, don't you?
You're right. I should have told you about the letter the minute I got it.
Just promise me you'll let me know anytime anything like this happens again.
It won't. I promise.
The letter? I want to show it to Christian, in case he wants to give it to the police.
Hey, Christian.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye. Something wrong?
No, not at all.
You sure? Lola looked upset. Should I go talk to her?
You know how temperamental teenagers can be? Prone to hormones? Just like you. And me.
It's aspirin. I jammed my hand at lacrosse practice. It's still killing me. So what's up with you and your dad at UV last night? I thought you said he was cool with you going.
I lied.
Dude.
Now I'm grounded for like a month.
I hope it was worth it.
It was. The teas were awesome. And I got to hang out with Becca.
Becca?
Yeah, Becca. You met her last night. Don't you remember?
Yeah, sorry, last night was... It's kind of a blur to me, dude.
Becca Salzman. She's a freshman, but you think she's a senior. She's so cool. And hot.
Does she have light brown hair, blue eyes?
Yeah, why?
Because she's right behind you.
Really, Addie, you of all people, you with your to-do list. Skydiving naked, climbing Mount Everest, mounting David Vickers.
Vicaroshi. And that wasn't half as fake as this.
I swear to you, Addie.
I thought you'd sworn off swearing.
Do not chill my mellow. I'm really trying very hard.
Well, I'll give you that much. But you're right. Who am I to judge?
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
This isn't going the way I thought it would. These guests of yours are turning up their noses at everything I give them when they're not spitting it out.
Would you rather be back in Paris, Texas, wasting your talents on less evolved palates?
Isn't that what I'm doing here?
You make it through the rest of this day, and I promise you a bonus so big, you can open up your own cooking school that will rival Le Cordon Bleu. Hang tough. Everyone, I would like to invite you to join me in a chant that will enliven our upper chakras. Om Ma Ing Ping Om Ma Ing.
Dorian, Lord! You are committing Buddha Vibhadanya